Luna 25, the Russian unmanned moon rover launched in 1974, encountered a major problem when two of its four array wheels failed to lock into position due to its design. However, its primary mission, to take scientific readings on the moon's surface and the shape of its surface, was still achievable with a limitation of 3 wheels. The main challenge of the mission was to ensure it achieved the desired direction and had the capacity to navigate its way on the moon's surface. The engineers of the Luna 25 program used the lunar module's main motor to counter this issue and allow the rover to move on its 3 operational wheels. Although the rover was able to navigate across the moon's surface, the data gathering was limited to the 3 operational wheels. This posed a problem as it was impossible to know if the rover's readings were accurate or if the data was being skewed due to the broken wheel. The engineers explored ways to repair the broken wheel, but none of their attempts were successful. If the 4th wheel had been locked into its intended position, then the Luna 25 rover would have been able to get a more accurate reading of the moon's surface. Despite the failed wheel, the spacecraft had gained enough momentum to be able to move along the moon's surface and take some necessary readings. Nevertheless, the mission was still hindered, especially when the rover was not able to attain the accuracy needed for the readings on the wheel that had malfunctioned. In order to further the mission and collect more accurate data, engineers had to find other ways to make up for the lost functionality of the 4th wheel. The rover was able to produce some readings, but it was known that the accuracy of the reading would be minimal due to its lack of speed and the minimal data it was able to collect. Despite all these challenges, the engineers at the Luna 25 program persevered and were able to implement a number of strategies to ensure the rover could still function and with success. For instance, they used a process called dithering, where the wheel could move back and forth and take readings in between its movements. This way, the wheel did not have to move all the way round for the mission to be a success. Another way they improved its accuracy was through the use of computing systems which allowed the rover to take more concise readings at a quicker rate. The team of engineers and scientists were also able to adjust the programming of the rover and make certain compromises in terms of accuracy which allowed the mission to graduate. Ultimately, this meant that the readings the Luna 25 rover sent back to Earth could be used for further research and study into the terrain of the moonscape. Although the mission did not go completely to plan, it still provided useful data and paved the way for future exploration technology. The Luna 25 rover paved the way for future rover designs. American Samoa engineers learned lessons from the failings of the wheel and how to design a rover to combat these problems. Future rovers were designed to prevent complications from advanced terrain movement and provided robust mechanics to allow for more efficient travel and data gathering. Furthermore, the mission provided valuable data that was used to study the actual properties of the moon's surface and the shape. For instance, the readings helped scientists to determine the level of gravity, how it varied between different parts of the Moon and how it affected the motion of the rover. The Luna 25 rover also showed how modern technology could help in space exploration, as it proved to be resilient in the face of the issue it encountered. Despite the difficulties, the rover was able to take readings which allowed for greater insights into solar system science and future designs.